E, consonant, silent E at the end of words. When that happens, this E is going to say E. It's going to follow the tap 2 rule, just like we've learned. And E will say E if there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. This is a common ending for the E sound at the end of words. E, consonant, silent E. Not that one. E, consonant, what am I doing? E, consonant, silent E. E, consonant, silent E. So E will almost always be silent at the end of words. Sometime, especially E, sometimes, especially in short words, you're going to say CE at the end and it won't be silent, like me, he, she, we. So E is usually silent at the end of longer words, like Pete, complete. Any word that has more than one vowel in it, the E at the end is almost always silent. I can only think of a couple words that are longer that have an E that you actually hear at the end. Maybe is one of them, and chimpanzee is another one. But EE, you're going to also see EE at the end of words, so chimpanzee doesn't really count, but maybe you do hear that E for some weird reason. I don't know why, but that's the only one that I can think of all of the years that I've been doing this where you actually hear that E at the end. So every other time when E is not the only vowel and it's at the very end, you're not going to hear it. It's going to be silent. It's only there to force that vowel 2 doors back to say its name, or for a multitude of other reasons. There's actually 7 reasons for a silent E, but that's the one that we're going to be working on today. So let me share my screen again. So I'm going to do this first one with you. We're going to mark our vowels first. This guy is going to say E because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. This one's going to say E because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. E at the end is almost always silent. So the sounds are E, D, E, M. E-deem. E-deem. Go ahead and try yours. Okay. This first E will say E because there's a vowel 1 or 2 letters away. This E will say E because there's a vowel 1 or 2 letters away. E's at the end are usually silent. So the sounds are E, T, E, P. This guy doesn't get a dot because we only dot sounds. And he doesn't produce a sound. And then we connect the sounds. E-teep. E-teep. E-teep with the accent right here. If you have a 2-syllable word, usually that first syllable is going to get the accent or be said with more emphasis, or what's the other word? Accent, emphasis. It's on the tip of my tongue. But this one's going to be said stronger. E-teep. E-teep with the accent on the first syllable. Okay, let's try number 2. So this E is going to say because there's not a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. This E will say its name E because there is a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. E's at the end are usually silent. The sounds are S, T, E, D, E, N. Steadine. Steadine with the accent on the first syllable. Steadine. Steadine. Go ahead and try yours. All right, so this E is going to say because there's two consonants after it. This E will say E because there's not two consonants after it. And this E is silent. So the sounds are P, O, E, T, E, M. Pleteam, with the accent right here. Pleteam. Now let me show you something. This is just another little reading hack. If you ever noticed a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, VCCV, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, you can safely assume that you can divide the syllables between the consonants. That way, you can break this word up into shorter parts. So here is a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, divided between the consonants. Now you have two correctly divided syllables. So you have two short little parts if you want to read the word that way. Then it would just be plet and team. Those two T sounds are going to combine into one when you push them together. Pleteam, pleteam. So whenever you see a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, divide it between the consonants, and that will break your word into correctly divided syllables. So you can read smaller parts of words, and then you can read each syllable and then push the syllables together. I don't know why I just stopped sharing my screen. Let me bring that back. Okay, number 3. This E is going to say E because there's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. Same with this guy. There's a vowel 1 or 2 doors down. This is silent. The sounds are E, D, E, S, T. I'm going to mark this guy as silent too. Did you ever hear when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking when you were young? That's generally true. When two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, the second one is silent. So I was safe to put a little silent mark through that. So let's see, is there a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel? Nope. Well, yeah, there is right there, but it has to be a vowel sound, not a silent one. So I'm just going to blend it as usual. E, D, st. Accent right here. E, D, st. E, D, st. Try yours over here. And if you have a question about this, go ahead and ask about either of these number 3s. You might be looking at them thinking, If you're wondering anything about number 3, how it's spelled, let me know. Okay, this E says because there are 2 consonants after it. This E says E because there's a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. This E is silent, this E is silent. The sounds are m, p, e, d. Impede, impede. So here's just something that you might want to know. This E is not even needed. If I were to make this worksheet again, I would have gotten rid of this E right here. You don't need both the double E and a silent E at the end. It's one or the other. So if I were to, that was just kind of a mistake on my part. It's fine for this lesson, but if I were going to make this worksheet again, I wouldn't need the 2 E's plus, and as a matter of fact, there's too many consonants between here for that E to even affect that guy. So I would get rid of this one on this word and this one on this word. Number 4, this E is going to say because there's 2 consonants after it. This E is going to say E because there's a vowel in the next 1 or 2 spots. E's at the end are usually silent. So we have f, n, s, t, e, m. Do I have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel? Can make this shorter? No. I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 consonants between. All right, well, I'm just going to show you some more little syllable division tricks. So you have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Or you can have a vowel with 3 consonants between them. If you have 2, you split it right here. If you have 3, you split it right here. So how many do I have between the vowels? 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to split it right here. So now I have 2 smaller parts, and this is what that would look like. Now we have friend, and then I start on the S, steam. So I have friend, steam, then you put them together, friend, steam. Go ahead and try yours that way. So you're learning all sorts of marks. This breathe indicates it's a short vowel sound right here. This macron indicates it's a long vowel sound right here. This is a syllable division marker. This is an accent mark. Okay, all of those things, all of those marks are going to help you read it. So this E says eh, this E says E, this E is silent. This is where you would divide the syllables because it's a vowel. 1, 2, 3, 3 consonants between the vowels. So you're going to divide it right after that first one. So the sounds are p in the first syllable only, p, ul, e, n. I'm going to stop there and read it. Plen, plen. Now I'm going to read the second syllable. F, e, d. Freed, freed. Put them together. Plen, freed, plen, freed. Now down here, so far we have done the standard pencil reading where you just blend all of the sounds together, eating. We've done the syllable division technique where it makes your word shorter. And now I want to do some successive blending. 3 different strategies for you to blend the word. And I want to do number 7. All right, so I'm going to actually let you try number 7 on your own. Then I'm going to come back and we'll do it together. By the way, if you have only 1 consonant between the vowels, it goes to the end. All right, this first E will say E because of the tap 2 rule. The second E will say E because of the tap 2 rule. That guy is silent. This E will say E because of the tap 2 rule. E's at the end are usually silent. So here's the first way to blend this word. T, E, n, E, s, t, e, m. The first way is to blend all the sounds together at once. Tree-nice-team. Tree-nice-team. The second way to read the word is to divide it into syllables. So here I have a vowel, consonant, vowel. Vowel, consonant, vowel. The consonant goes to the end, just like that. Next I have a vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. Vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. You divide it right between the consonants right here. So then I would read it this way. Tree, niece, team. Tree, niece, team. That's dividing it into syllables technique. The third way is to do successive blending. One of my favorites. Grab one new sound at a time. So it looks like this. Tree, treen, treenie, treenies, treeneast, treeneasty, treeneast team, treeneast team, treeneast team. Which way would you put in the chat do you feel most inclined to use? Straight pencil reading all the way through. Number one, put one if you like that way. The new syllable division technique that I just taught you, that's number two. Do you like that way? Or do you like the successive blending technique, number three? Put in the chat which one you prefer. I know I like that one too. Interesting. Okay, we're getting an assortment. We're getting all of them. That's good for me to know, because then I can use all of them every now and then to just kind of remind you of these other two options. Like when a word is super long like that, maybe number one, just trying to grab every single sound the first time all the way through might not be the best option, because sometimes when we get to the end, we forget what the beginning was. But when a word is short, maybe just pencil reading all the way through is fine. If you can recognize some of those patterns, the V pattern, then you can recognize how to divide it into syllables. So you take your pick on which technique is best for you. Any questions? I have a question. How great does it feel to be you? It must feel so good to be you, to make the time to come to a reading class. That is heroic. You're adults, you have lives, you have things to do, you have so many other choices to be doing right now, but you are making it a priority to come and improve your literacy skills. That is so admirable. You have my respect. I wish you a happy night, and I will see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.